What's up, all cat travelers, and welcome back to another video. And guys, we are doing an update today, 3.0.500. Guys, it's finally here. Someone must be really happy. Shout out to Loser Become Winner, who's been waiting for this for since forever, guys. So yes, she's finally here, guys. Hozuki is finally here. Also, shout out to my cat, who's probably gonna jump off the chair at some point in the video, guys. This is Alphador. Little Crow Trigger reference right here. Yeah. So guys, new update, not the biggest update ever, but we are getting a new character and a new manifest weapon from Shigure. So let's go over it. Alright, so we got a new encounter right here. You went and swore your obedience. That means all of you're going to say to me, isn't it? Yes, ma'am. The sharp eyes, fierce fox. Vermillion whips Hozuki. That was a very Azur Lane speech right there. We'll talk about it once we rate her costume. Alright, so encounter across time layers, Vermillion Whip, Hozuki, a new parallel time layers ally is available. We're also getting a Fateful Encounters twice. Paid is available, and Factor Encounter Heroes of the White Knight series paid is also available. And we are getting a new manifest weapon, Shigure, which is great. We're also getting a bonus for Chrono Stone, which is more Chrono Stone, guys, to pull. Yay! Excellent. Yeah, just gonna go over this really fast, guys. Also, guys, keep in mind that we will also be doing that, but Hozuki's first quest is going to be free for everybody, so you can just get a taste of the Hozuki, so you can spend your stone. They're wise. They're like, oh, here's a character quest. Here, taste it. Taste it a little bit.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, you know, kind of like chips, right? You know, you taste one and you eat the entire bag. It's the exact same thing with Hozuki, and they did Uchi on everybody. But it's kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. It's a cool things that they do. So you get the vibe of the characters. So the starting area is going to be at the Sirena Scopes. And the update, guys, is coming out in a couple of hours. It is, I would say, like 4 hours, probably. By the time this video is released, guys, the update's probably going to be there. We're getting a bunch of box fits here, which is nothing too big. It's a pretty small update. But now that's why we're here. Let's switch up to the other page, guys, real quick. And then we're going to read her skills, and then we'll go over her. All right, there we go. First of all, what do you think of the costume? Let's talk about costume first. I know you have a lot of things to say because
no, I don't. I don't have a lot of things to say, actually. I think you should talk about it.
All right, so I mean, first I'm gonna start. Yeah, so her outfit is really like it kind of remind me of those like Japanese officer from like the Edo period. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, think of the there's a character in Kenshin, that old manga, or maybe characters from what was it called, like Kamui something. Anyway, like kind of like Edo military officer. Obviously, like I said before, she does look like a character from Azur Lane. Those like, you know, military costume. Like the whitetail. I still think her torso is kind of like weirdly drawn a little bit. Like she seems to be on the side, facing forward. Like her legs are facing straight, or her stomach is facing to the side, and her shoulders are facing to the front. I don't know. Like I think like her body is a little bit weird. Well, I kind of like this. I love the sword. Love the little hat with the here there. The purple is also nice. White and red is also cool. So, what about you?
Yeah. So she's like one of those animal lady characters. So I already don't like that at all. I mean, it is what it is, right? Like some characters I like, some I don't. Her I don't like in all of her other iterations. I don't suppose it'll be any better because she changed her clothes. But there's nothing especially wrong with the costume itself. Like the boots are good, and like the little capes are okay. It's not anything that like particularly like calls to me, but there's nothing horribly offensive about it either.
I love the cape, the jacket. She looks more classy than the other two versions she has.
Yes, it's much nicer than the other two versions. That much I'll say, but it's still not my favorite type of. But I very hardly ever go for like the Asian style dresses.
Yeah,
and stuff like
you're more like a fantasy European style general.
Indeed,
that's more like Japanese.
People in armor and all of that stuff.
But it is cool. Like the white, red, and purple is a nice match. I like her facial expression. That's a facial expression you do a lot.
What, she is mad?
No, she looks superior to everybody.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, all around it's a cool design. So better than again the other two. But like I do understand why the other two are kind of like that. But it's good to have something more classy. All right, let's go for her skill, guys. All right.
I love how the bar for classy is set like so low.
All right, so wow, I'm actually okay. This is kind of strange. Right? Her sprite is her sprite out here. Her sprite is kind of cute, you know, like little like foxy here. Her sprite is actually better than her art.
I disagree.
Really?
Look at the hat. The hat is like ridiculously big on this sprite, whereas like on the other thing, it looks like way more normal.
Yeah.
And then like now, like big hat.
I like the fact that like her stockings. Oh no, wait, they're a little bit of skin. Anyway, I got.
No, that's her stocking.
Her
That's all
sprite is
stocking.
cute. Yeah, her sprite is cute. I don't know. I think she looks nice. Like, loser become winner. I understand why you like her. This is a good form.
I'm happy that anyone likes anything.
So, all right, guys. So she is fire. Strangely enough, her type is piercing. She has a lens, and she uses a bangle, and she is shadow.
Why would they draw her
I don't
with a
know.
sword?
I really don't know.
I feel like it's like a very easy win to
Also-
just not do that.
Her name is Vermillion Whip. Use a whip. Anyway.
Yeah, but they were going with that whole vibe, right? Like with the quote, like, "Oh, you shall obey me."
Yeah,
Like,
but then
Yeah, no.
but then at that point, if you only use like a character like, "Oh, you should obey me," trope-wise, characters like that have a whip, kind of like.
do they even use whips in that game?
Yeah, they do. They do.
Some of them on the art have a
Yeah,
whip.
Hismena
Yeah.
has a whip, but yeah, like use like what's her name from Soul Calibur who has a whip, Ivy.
Yeah.
Right. They have like the same vibe. Make her have a whip. Anyway, we can talk about this. All right, you want to read her description?
A lady general in the service of the Empress of the land of the Shin, one of the three kingdoms located in the east. In addition to commanding an army and training the army, her duties include inspecting and escorting dignitaries. She is bound by an oath of absolute obedience to the Empress due to an incident that occurred when she was a child. She also sometimes tries to make people whom she judges to be useful for her own purposes swear obedience to her. She may appear dignified and cold-hearted, but she is actually very affectionate. I don't know what that word in bracket
It's
is.
I think this is the translation. DEE. Yeah, like it's there for everything. So nice little description. I had some like Ify vibe in it, but you know. Also, guys, her personality is Eastern, cooking, land, spice lover, and fairy spice lover. All right, that's gonna be cool. All right, guys, and her book is called Yuka no Mitawa. My Japanese here is perfect. All right. So let's go with our Valor Chant. So our Valor Chant is give a barrier to all party members with 50% damage reduction for one time and restore all party members MP for 20%. It goes from 20 MP, 30 MP, and 40 MP. Ooh, she has a new skill. Another sense, passive. Heavenly Fox Possession. When in another zone, all party members' attack gains an additional 0.5% per move to the amount of another Force Scourge recharge. So pretty much what it means is she makes your AF bar go faster.
Awesome.
Alright, so she has a Pierce Flash Stance, which is a Pierce Flash Stance, you know, Pierce move.
Waves of piercing energy fill the area.
Yeah, so obviously, guys, she will be good with other piece character. Her passive is restore another force by 10. When in frontline, restore 10% another force Scourge. Charge after another force was used, which is pretty neat. It means that you can, like, you know, do another force a lot.
Okay.
Alright, so a basic attack is Land Strike. First move, Okamizake. Primitive. Fire type, pierce attack of all enemy excel, and stack Moonlight and Sakura on self. Replace the basic attack can be activated one per battle.
Another zone. Awakens any elemental type zones or damage type attack zones. Doubles damage multiplicators for zones. 2 plus 60% for attack zones and thunder, crystal, shade type zones. 2 plus 100% for fire, water, wind, and earth type zones. Doubles damage on weakness, effect for crystal type zone. Zone cannot be overwritten by other zones during the duration, and duration cannot be extended by attempting to reactivate another zone. Zone can still be removed or broken by skills that remove zones. After duration ends, the zone is removed. Singing can be used at the same time as another zone. Can be activated only once per character. When there is no appropriate zone or the zone is already awakened, using a skill that can activate another zone will not consume the ability to activate it.
Alright, so it's another zone. If you're familiar with the game, you know exactly what it is. Alright, another skill. 3 light, red fox spear. Fire type piercing attack of all enemies small and fixed weapon break pierce 3 times. First time that a character has a specific weapon break pierce, stack Moonlight on self. When in fog shrouded state, increase scale multiplier based on the number of liberation and stack max 2 times 10. And it started at 150%, 500%, and 1000%. Remove fox shrouded state.
Excellent. So flower viewing sake.
That's this one.
Oh, okay. Fox spirit, excuse me. Fire type pierce attack on all enemies small, and fire type resistance minus 15%, 3 turns. MP regen small to all party members 3 times.
Alright, do the other one. You started it.
Preemptive. Fire type pierce attack on all enemies medium, and speed plus 50%, current turn only. And give status immunity to all party members 1 time, and stack Sakura on user. When in fox shrouded state, buff effects increase depending on the number of libations stacked, plus 65%, which is greater than 80%. I'm not too sure I understand the math here, but okay. Max times 1.6 removes fox shrouded state.
Alright, Fox Day. Preemptive. Deployed pierce flash stance and weakness multiplier of all party members plus 1 for 3 turns. Yeah, this is really, really powerful. Weakness multiplier, guys. You know how strong that is. So.
Tsukimizake. Preemptive. Fire pierce attack to a single enemy large and power intelligence plus 50%, and critical damage of all party members plus 50%, and any weapon damage of all party members plus 50%, current turn only, and stacks Sakura on user. When in fox shrouded state, buff effects increase depending on the number of libations stacked, max 1 point times 1.6 plus 80%, removes fox shrouded state.
Yes. 4 light Crimson Fox Spear. Fire type piercing attack of all enemy, large and inflicts weapon break pierce 3 times. Stack Moonlight on self. When in shrouded state, increase skill multiplier base of numbers of libations. Stack max times 2, max 2 times 20. 490s for mods, 1,400 mods, 2,800 mods. Remove Fox Shrouded State.
Cloak of Tails. Fire type piercing attack on all enemies XL, and critical rate of all party members plus 100% 3 times, and transform into Fox Shrouded State. When Moonlight and Sakura stacked, consume all stacks and stack 1 libation on self. When in any elemental attack type zone, once per battle awaken another zone 2 turns.
Goku Vermillion Spear. Gokao. Gokao?
Goko?
Goko?
I feel like OU is pronounced still
Yeah.
O.
I read that.
But I'm not into this whole, like, I know how to pronounce Japanese, but I feel like I've heard that before.
Fierce
So,
type.
quote me.
Fierce type piercing attack of all enemy XL. Inflict weapon break. Pierce 3 times. Stack Moonlight on self. When in Fox Shrouded State, increase skill multipliers based of numbers of libations. Stack times 2 times 30. It goes to 800, 2,400, and 4,800 mods. Remove Fox Shrouded State. Alright, so what does that mean mostly, guys? As you guys probably seen, she's a good support damage dealer character. By that we mean with the piercing flash stance, and the fact also that she boosts weapons damage of all party members and critical damage by 50%, which is a lot. And she also seems to hit very, very hard when she's in a Fox Shrouded state and fully stacked. So yeah, she seems like, alright, so from what I've seen here a little bit, she kind of reminds me of this mana, the new one, the Alterous mana, just because to me they have some similar kit with the weapon break. I might be wrong, but this is like just personal feeling, but it seems to me like they're very similar into their kit. a little bit, so which is great because
Okay.
Hismena Alter is very awesome, and she's very powerful. So yeah, so her kit seems nice.
I feel like she's a DPS character. See, that's how
Yeah.
little I catch on. I just say the words, but I'm not too sure what any of it
So,
actually means.
You are right. She's a DPS, but she also support with her Fox Day.
Yeah, the MP regen. I read that.
It's mostly Tsuki Mizake that does a fire type attack and empower intelligence of all party members plus 50% and critical damage of all party members 50% and any weapon damage of all party members plus 50%. This is really powerful for everybody. So like in an AF, you do that before doing all the other skills, so all your characters are stacked. So
That sounds good.
all right, guys. So just because I owe it to loser become winner, I will be pulling on her twice. So just because I owe him that, because he helped me with some hard boss. So I owe him that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So we'll be pulling.
We'll be pulling for that character. Guys, go. So that's gonna be it for today's update, guys. Please leave a comment down below and tell me if you guys are gonna pull on her. Tell me how you guys like her, if you guys think she's awesome or not. And that being said, guys, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.